Nice, often called the jewel of the French Riviera, but what sets it apart is its unique blend of French elegance and Italian flair. From its stunning Mediterranean coastline to its rich cultural heritage, Nice offers a vibrant mix of influences. In this video, we'll dive into why Nice is a must-visit destination on the French Riviera. Fun facts about Nice. Did you know that Nice was part of Italy until 1860, which is why you'll find a strong Italian influence in its food and architecture? The city is also home to the famous Promenade des Anglais, a seaside walkway that stretches for 7 kilometers along the sparkling Mediterranean. And here's something surprising. Nice has been a favorite getaway for artists like Matisse and Chagall, who were inspired by its brilliant light and colorful landscapes. Promenade des Anglais. Nice, often referred to as the jewel of the French Riviera, is where sun-soaked days, French sophistication, and Italian influences come together in a perfect blend. Begin your journey with a stroll down the iconic Promenade des Anglais, the elegant seaside boulevard that stretches for miles along the azure waters of the Mediterranean. Originally designed as a walkway for the British aristocracy in the 19th century, this palm-lined promenade has become the heartbeat of Nice's vibrant coastal life. Whether you're jogging in the early morning light or taking a leisurely evening walk, the promenade offers stunning views of the Baie des Anges with the sound of waves lapping against the shore as your backdrop. Lined with chic cafes, luxurious hotels, and colorful beach umbrellas, the Promenade des Anglais invites you to sit down and enjoy a coffee or pastis while watching the world go by. One of the standout buildings along the promenade is the Hotel Negresco, a 5-star palace with its iconic pink dome, a favorite of celebrities and royalty since its opening in 1913. The hotel's eclectic art collection, from Renaissance to modern, is just one of the many surprises waiting for you inside. Vieille Ville, the heartbeat of Old Nice. After soaking in the beauty of the promenade, head to Vieille Ville or Old Town, where Nice's Italian roots truly come to life. This historic part of the city is a maze of narrow, winding streets lined with pastel-colored buildings, charming squares, and bustling markets. The influence of Nice's time as part of the Kingdom of Sardinia is unmistakable in the architecture, with its Baroque churches, grand facades, and Italian-style balconies. The vibrant atmosphere of Vieille Ville draws you in, with local vendors selling everything from fresh produce and flowers to handmade crafts and souvenirs. One of the highlights of Vieille Ville is the Cours Salé market, a lively marketplace where locals come to shop for fruits, vegetables, cheeses, and freshly baked bread. In the mornings, the market is filled with the scent of flowers and fresh herbs, while in the evenings it transforms into an open-air dining experience with tables spilling out from nearby restaurants. Be sure to try soca, a traditional Niçoise dish made from chickpea flour and olive oil, cooked until crisp on the outside and soft inside. A perfect snack as you explore the market stalls. Wander through the labyrinth of streets until you reach Place Rossetti, a picturesque square where you can admire the beautiful Cathédrale Saint-Réparat, a Baroque masterpiece with its colorful dome and stunning interior. As you sit at one of the many cafes surrounding the square, enjoying a scoop of gelato from Finocchio, you'll feel as though you've been transported to a small Italian village. The Italian influence is strong here, but just a short climb up Castle Hill will reveal Nice's connection to its ancient past. What views and history await at the top of this iconic landmark? A panoramic escape above the city. Colline du Château or Castle Hill is one of the best spots to appreciate Nice from above. Although the castle that once stood here was destroyed in 1706, the park offers sweeping panoramic views of the city, the Bay of Angels, and the surrounding Alps. It's an ideal place to escape the bustling streets below and enjoy some peace and tranquility among the lush greenery. To reach Castle Hill, you can either take the elevator from the Promenade des Anglais or walk up the winding pathways that lead to the top. The climb may seem daunting, but the breathtaking views that greet you are well worth the effort. From here, you'll be able to see the red-tiled rooftops of Vieille Ville, the azure blue of the Mediterranean, and, on a clear day, the distant silhouette of Corsica on the horizon. At the top, you'll find landscaped gardens, fountains, and even a man-made waterfall that provides a refreshing mist during the warmer months. It's a perfect spot for a picnic, with plenty of shaded areas where you can sit and relax while taking in the view. History buffs will appreciate the remnants of the old castle walls and the archaeological digs that offer a glimpse into Nice's ancient past. Nice's art scene, Matisse, Chagall, and more. Nice has long been a source of inspiration for artists, and its cultural heritage is beautifully preserved in its many museums and galleries. The city's artistic soul can be traced back to the time when painters like Henri Matisse and Marc Chagall called the French Riviera home, finding inspiration in the vibrant colors and light of the Mediterranean. Begin your artistic exploration at the Musée Matisse, located in the serene Cimiez district. This museum houses one of the largest collections of Matisse's works, including paintings, sculptures, and drawings that span his entire career. Set in a beautiful 17th century Genoese villa surrounded by olive groves, the museum offers a quiet retreat where you can immerse yourself in the world of this influential artist. Just a short walk away is the Musée Marc Chagall, a gallery dedicated to the works of the famed Russian-French artist. The museum's centerpiece is Chagall's series of 17 large-scale paintings, inspired by biblical themes, which are displayed in a bright, modern building designed to showcase the vibrant colors of his work. Chagall's playful use of color and his unique take on religious and mythological subjects make this museum a must-visit for art lovers. But Nice's artistic offerings don't stop there. The Musée d'Art Moderne et d'Art Contemporain is a contemporary art museum that features works by artists like Yves Klein and Niki de Saint-Phalle. With its striking architecture and expansive collection of modern art, Mamek is a great place to see how Nice continues to inspire creativity today. After a day spent exploring the artistic side of Nice, it's time to dive into the city's culinary delights. What mouth-watering dishes await you in this coastal gem? The flavors of Nice. Nice's culinary scene is a delightful fusion of French sophistication and Italian heartiness, reflecting the city's unique cultural history. The local cuisine, known as cuisine niçoise, is fresh, simple, and bursting with Mediterranean flavors. Start your culinary adventure with a visit to Le Bistrot du Fromageur, a charming restaurant tucked away in Old Town. Known for its extensive selection of cheeses and rustic French dishes, this is the place to indulge in a hearty daube de bœuf, a traditional Provençal beef stew slow-cooked with red wine, or a flavorful ratatouille made with sun-ripened vegetables. No visit to Nice is complete without trying salade niçoise, a colorful salad made with fresh tomatoes, hard-boiled eggs, olives, anchovies, and tuna, all dressed in olive oil. For a truly authentic experience, head to La Merenda, a tiny, no-frills restaurant run by chef Dominique Lestanc, a former Michelin-starred chef. The menu changes daily, but the focus is always on simple, fresh ingredients prepared with precision and care. You'll also want to try saka, a thin, crispy pancake made from chickpea flour, which can be found at street food stalls throughout the city or at Chez Pipo, one of the best places to sample this Niçoise specialty. Seafood lovers will find plenty to savor in Nice, with the catch of the day often featured prominently on menus. Head to La Safari on Cours Salea for grilled fish, bouillabaisse, or moule marinière. Pair your meal with a glass of local rosé wine from nearby Provence, and finish with a slice of tarte aux pommes or a scoop of gelato from Finocchio. Practical tips for visiting Nice. Nice enjoys a Mediterranean climate with mild winters and hot, sunny summers, making it a year-round destination. However, the best time to visit is during the spring or fall, from April to June or September to October, when the weather is warm but the crowds are smaller. During the summer months, Nice can get quite busy, particularly in July and August, so if you prefer a more relaxed atmosphere, plan your trip outside of the peak season. Getting around Nice is easy, thanks to its comprehensive public transportation system. The city's tram network is efficient and covers most of the main attractions, while buses are available for those looking to explore beyond the city center. If you plan to visit nearby towns like Monaco or Cannes, the regional trains are a convenient option, offering stunning views of the coastline along the way. Nice's compact city center is also very walkable, making it easy to explore on foot. While French is the official language, English is widely spoken in tourist areas, so communication shouldn't be an issue. However, learning a few basic French phrases like bonjour or hello and merci or thank you can go a long way in making connections with locals. And you'll find ATMs conveniently located throughout the city. Most restaurants, shops, and hotels accept credit cards, but it's always a good idea to carry some cash, especially when visiting local markets or smaller cafes. Nice is a relatively safe city, but as with any major tourist destination, it's important to stay aware of your surroundings, particularly in crowded areas like the Promenade des Anglais or Cours Salea Market. Be mindful of pickpockets and keep your valuables secure. For packing, lightweight, breathable clothing is essential for the warm Mediterranean climate, particularly in the summer months. If you plan to spend time on the beach, Don't forget to bring a swimsuit, sunscreen, and a hat to protect yourself from the strong sun. Comfortable walking shoes are also a must, as the cobblestone streets of Vieille Ville can be uneven. If you're visiting during the cooler months, pack a light jacket or sweater, as evenings can be a bit chilly, especially by the sea. Nice is home to several beautiful beaches, but many of them are made up of pebbles rather than sand. If you plan to spend a lot of time at the beach, consider packing water shoes or renting a sun lounger for extra comfort. Public beaches are free to access, but you'll also find private beach clubs like Plage Beau Rivage and Castel Plage, where you can rent loungers and umbrellas for the day.